Entitled parent tries to get me date her daughter when I'm homo. Okay, a little background info. When this story happened I was 15. It's also important to know that I'm homo and a dude. So I was getting a haircut in this pretty cheap place downtown in my city with my mom, and I was just at the end of my haircut where entitled parent walks in with her 3 kids. 2 of the kids are younger and irrelevant to this story, but one of her kids, her daughter, was around my age. I noticed that she was staring at me the entire time. This alone was creepy. Okay girls, you can be creepy too, just so you know. But I thought very little of it. So I finished the haircut and my mom pays for it and leaves the shop to bring around her car. There was a fair in the city that day, so parking was crap and we had to park pretty far away. While I was waiting, entitled parent's daughter walked up to me. I would like to point out that I'm not calling her entitled daughter because honestly she wasn't. She was just going for it. Well anyway, this girl walks up to me and starts to speak to me. Hey, don't mean to bother you, but you're pretty cute. Okay, I really have to give credit to this girl, because 15-year-old me, I don't think I had courage to approach a random girl like that. Me, thanks, I'm flattered, but she cuts me off. Girl, I was wondering if you would like to go out sometimes. Wow, this is actually amazing. This is exactly how you ask out, even if you're like 40 years old. I've tried countless ways and this is the best way for sure. Me, no thank you, I mean I'm flattered by the offer, but I'm not interested in a relationship at the moment. I realize now that I should have just told her that I was homo, but I don't like opening with that. I don't want people to think I'm just homo and that's it. Now this is when things get interesting because her mom, entitled parent, butts in. Entitled mom. Oh, come on, she's just trying to meet new people. Just one date is all she's asking. Me. Sorry man, but I'm not interested right now. Big mistake. Is my daughter not good enough for you? No, it's not that, it's just I get cut off again. It's just one date, come on! All boys want to do these days is play video games and watch hentai. That's not actually correct. At this point I was more confused than anything. My mom had also shown up with her car and was looking at me like she just wanted to leave. Now the next line sounds made up, but I crap you not, she said this. How dare you not like my daughter? She's pretty and nice. And all you boys are same, you are too ugly for her anyway. Me. Just go on one date. Look, you're probably correct. Your daughter does seem like a nice person, unlike somebody here, and I do wish her luck. However... No, I don't want to hear it, just go on a date with her. I cut her off. I just so happen to be homo, so as much as your daughter might be a nice person, unless she is a guy, I don't think I'll be going on a date with her. Entitled mom. At this point I start to walk out of the barber shop as I hear her daughter telling her mom that she was super embarrassed. I get in the car and my mom asks if something happened there and I just said I accidentally bumped into her and we talked it out. I go home and have a nice rest of the day. Entitled mom thinks I can't understand her. Well, think again. So I have been able to speak Chinese for around 4 years. I wouldn't call myself fluent, but I am conversational and use context clues to fill in the gaps. Not many to fill in the first place. My favorite nail places has recently botched my nails. If you guys want I can post that somewhere. So I tried out another nail place nearby. If you haven't gone to a nail place before, let me enlighten you. The workers basically all speak Chinese when they aren't speaking to you, and they don't think you understand. Also many moments of haha I do understand you that I can post if you guys want. So I'm getting my nails done and in walks entitled mom. She's also Asian and, judging on the fact she was yelling in Chinese immediately, she's Chinese. Walking in after her is girl, looking about 12 years old. Girl immediately starts complaining to her mom that she wants her hands and toes done. Too expensive! The girl can only get her hands done. Sadly, she's immediately put in the chair next to mine with entitled mom standing beside her. Since I was planning to cosplay within the week, I was getting my nails specifically done for the character, which meant they were kinda wacky. Girl then decides to check with her mom in Chinese about my nails. Here is their conversation translated. Mom, can I get nails like hers? Nudges her head to me. Entitled mom. Why? Only old women who will never get married get those nails. Girl. But I want those nails. Skinny girls don't get those nails. They are for fat girls. Wow, I'm not skinny, but I'm not fat either. So I turn to my nail artist, in Chinese. Where's the coffee shop? I want to drink coffee. Both entitled mom and girl immediately look at me and I flash them a grin. Me, in Chinese. I can speak Chinese. At this point my nails are done and I get up, not bothering to dry them. I pay and immediately leave the store. I didn't want to get into conflict. If anything, the looks on their faces were worth it. Entitled mom wants me, a 13-year-old, to give my number to her son. So I shall describe myself as this is important. I'm a big-breasted girl. At 9 years old my breasts started growing. I was taller and looked older than my actual age. But now I'm not growing taller at all though. Sad face. When I reached 13 my breasts were big for a girl my age. This story takes place 3 years ago and I only remember the part I felt really disrupted and anxious. Cast. Me. Weeb. Alright, you have a like from me. C. Son of a Karen. Karen. A rival of Satan. KS, Karen's sister. They were just smiling and laughing for most of the part though. I live on a tropical island named Mauritius. I'll throw in some images. Although the reality is probably nowhere near these images. It's known for its beautiful seaside, which has now been ruined unfortunately. My family decides to go to the beach. We got there. I changed into my bikini. My bikini was just skirt stuff at the bottom and a sort of sport bra, I don't know what they are called, which covers most of my cleavage as a top. But you know it's a bikini, so it's gonna be tight and give out that I was big-breasted. So a while has passed by and I was swimming with my cousin and some unknown boys were swimming nearby, and my cousin made friends with them. I was feeling a bit awkward as I am a full introvert, so I got out of the water. When I did, I heard a big whoa! And I am right now figuring that being in the water was probably the best answer since the water was hiding what my body really looks like. I go over to my sister playing on the sand and came back to swimming a while later. And there was this guy who was staring at me ever since I got out. We'll call him C cause I found him creepy. Another guy swam near me and asked for my number, which I replied no. He then comes again saying that his friend really wants it. I said no again and this was a loop for a while until Karen, C's mom, and KS, probably Karen's sister, I don't know, they resemble to each other, came. Karen. You look cute. Can't you just give him your number? I'm sorry, but I can't. Please tell him to stop asking me. Oh, come on, he's just being a boy and asking cute girls their numbers like all boys do. I remember that part clear as F, man. Holy. Okay, but I'm really small. No, you're not. I'm 13. If you're gonna lie, find a reasonable one. No 13-year-old has boobies that big. Actually, there are 13 years old with boobies that big, and Karen, did you just really say that stuff? Just give him your number. I'm really 13 and I don't want to give him my number. Then why are you wearing such a provocative bikini? I really thought it was my fault back then. Also, she didn't stop there. Me. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was so flipping scared and anxious at this point that I didn't know what to say anymore. Karen. Whatever, just give him your number as you obviously came here alone. Me. I actually came here with my family. Not that, I mean you don't have a boyfriend. Yeah, I don't. Then give him your number. I'm 13 and no I won't. I may be scared, but hell would I give my number to a dude I haven't even talked to and smiling like a creep while all this happens. Karen. Will you just... Yup, that's it. I got out of the water and was running for my parents. That must have took them by surprise. I don't know what happened then because my father went to swim with me again and they were nowhere to be found. My cousin and the boys watched the whole thing and they thought it was hilarious. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to be bully, so I just stayed quiet. They were making fun of me and I acted like it was okay, but I was crying a little bit, but we were in the water so no one could notice. My father swam with us until it was time to get back. I haven't gone to the beach for a swim as I don't want that kind of encounter again. Back to present, my cousin backstabbed me for the second time, but that's another story. So just stop trusting him. Remove him from your life if you can, just don't trust him ever again. I told this to my boyfriend and he says it was actually your fault. I went quiet. I love him, but I didn't think he would have said that. He said that big-breasted women only want attention, that's why they wear provocative outfits. I wanted to tell him that it wasn't our fault, and there are no such things as provocative outfits, but he would get mad and call me a slut again, so I shut up. Listen, Opie, I just can't read this anymore. Why are you with a guy who's calling you slut? It seems like at least you should have some choice. I know you love him, but you can also fall in love with somebody else who doesn't call you slut. So I shut up. I get really anxious about wearing clothes. I have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression after a suicide attempt. Thanks for reading, sorry there was no karma. Or I just don't know. I'm still in shock after my boyfriend said it was actually my fault. He said that just 4 hours ago. I just want to tell anyone out there to wear whatever you want, and big-breasted doesn't mean you are searching attention, we all know it. But if somebody says that to you, flip them off. You all beautiful in your way, have your right. So 1, teach you some respect. 2nd, don't let anyone put you down. I really want to make my boyfriend understand that. No, your boyfriend is a fucking moron and break up, leave him immediately. Oh my dude, I mean sister, listen. If a girl did that BS to me, I wouldn't even think twice before telling her we're done. Don't be in a toxic relationship. I highly doubt you can change your boyfriend. He's gonna keep you, like, I can almost guarantee you that he's gonna keep you calling slut and stuff. I mean, you can try to change him, but I don't think you will succeed. What I recommend is, of course, try to change him, like, just go and tell him to stop being toxic. Like, give him 1 try, and if he fails, gets angry on you, calls you slut again, just break up with him immediately. Don't expect for him to change. Don't give him additional tries, because if you don't break up with him after you give him 1 try and he fails, he calls you a slut again, then you're just tolerating him calling you slut, so he's just gonna keep doing that. You end up with what you tolerate. So if you don't break up with him for calling you slut, that means you tolerate it, and he's just gonna keep doing that, trust me. And I can almost guarantee you that he's not gonna change. And I can also guarantee you that there are guys who will never be toxic and do that BS. If you want me to break up with him for you, just play him next part of the video. Listen, you piece of shit. You're a fucking moron, and OP is breaking up with you cause you're a fucking retard. Do you even have any idea how many good dudes there are that don't call their girlfriend slut? Nah, baby, but I'll change, I'll change. Take your change and shove it up your butt. Thank you. Video on the screen shows the story. I don't care if he's unconscious and can't breathe. My little angel's tooth hurts. She has the priority. 2 hearts, 1 vow. Pumping the blood, we are the flood, we are the body, and seasons they will change, life will make you